Hello everybody and welcome. Today we see if we could have continued our reasonable start to the season. If you remember in the last episode, we drew one and we won one. Hello, it's a very warm welcome to episode 17 of a To Be a Legend FM 26 style. Thank you for all your support so far. And we start the series managing Radcliffe, known as the Borough, for FM 26. My name's Mark, and on today's episode, we have for you two games in the National League. It's match day 6 and 7, Altrincham away and Forest Green Rovers at home. And Altrincham were top of the table until the last round of matches, and that I think is a good point as any to bring us up to date with what's been happening. As you remember, we did play Hartlepool United opening day of the season, 2-2 draw, followed by a 2-1 win against Totton at their place. Since then, we have drawn against Yeovil, who had a very defensive back line of three, and we sort of changed formation a little bit to try and combat that. And then we played AFC Fylde, lost 2-0 at their place. They have been going quite well though. And then we went to play a bottom side Wealdstone, and what we did was we actually went to a flat back three as well and beat them 8-2. 8-2. Crooks, Green, Harper, Partington, Park, Robinson, and Whittingham. Robinson getting a brace, and Whittingham the scorers on that one. The game against Yeovil, Harper was the scorer. Got a very late equaliser on 91 minutes after they took the lead after 18. Looked like it was going to be a 1-0 loss. So that brings us to today. Altrincham at the J. Davidson Stadium. We faced them, not played them before, as we haven't done against Forest Green Rovers either. That, of course, at Stainton Park. So that is what we're looking forward to. Quick look at the table. And this is how it is going into today's games. 6 games played by Hartlepool. Must have played an early game, I'm thinking. They have won 5 of their last 6. They have 16 points at the minute. Braintree, in fact, I don't think there's anybody with a 100% record now. Braintree and Forest Green are second opponents of the series. Forest Green in third, Altrincham in fourth. It's going to be a tough episode. 13 and 12 points respectively, and to say Altrincham did win their first 4 games of the season, only lost in the last game against Forest Green of all sides, and Forest Green have won 4, drawn the other one. So as I say, it is going to be a tough episode. We have been in the recruitment area because we were looking for a striker, of course, and after being turned down, we've settled a deal with Sheffield United to bring Marshall Francis back. He didn't want to do any negotiation whatsoever, so we have brought in a loan from Stoke. Luke Enright is the incoming player. How he gets on, we will have to wait and see. His technique isn't fantastic. His dribbling's okay. His finishing's okay. First touch is okay. His heading is okay. His jumping reach isn't fantastic. He's 6 foot. Acceleration 13. Agility 11. He's not the best, but he's the best of, I suppose we could say, a sort of rough amount, really. There wasn't anybody that stood out in that combination, and we have I think Kai Lissimore probably is another player that's come in. He's a 22-year-old, came from Tamworth, just a bit of backup for defensive midfield. Midfield and defensive midfield can play as a right wing back as well, which is rather handy. And the only other thing that we really could do with at the moment is probably another central defender, because we have changed the formation slightly, as you will see as we go and have a look at the first game in today's episode, which we will now do. And it's against Altrincham, currently in 4th place, did we say? Yeah, currently in 4th place on 12 points. It's going to be a toughie, especially at their place. Here is the team that faces Altrincham in this National League match day 6. And we have had a couple of changes. And as I said, we are playing a flat back 3 that did so well against Wealdstone. But the question is was it just a one-off because they are at the bottom of the table side, or is it a formation that will work for us? Thompson is in goal. He's replaced James Wright, and who hadn't been playing particularly well. But Max Thompson is there today. Crooks, Park and Thornley, defensive line. Robinson and Partington as the wing-backs. Glendon sits between them as the deep-lying playmaker. And then it's Whittingham, Harper and Green across that attacking midfield, with Enright leading the attack, making his debut up front. And this is what we look like out of possession, drop into a back 5. Glendon just ahead of them as a screening defensive midfielder, and then the 2 attacking, or the 3 attackers attacking midfield drop back a little bit and leave Enright up front. And that is how we will play today's game. So the bench then looks like this. It's a Wright, Riley, Huntley, McFadden, Taylor, Greenfield and Rawsthorne. Here we are at Altrincham. They're playing a 4-2-3-1 today. And we changed the formation. This is what it looks like. As we said, they are in 4th on 12. We're currently in 9th place. And it's Enright getting us underway for this one. Harper swings the ball out, looking for Partington. And that was cut out by Thornley. Crooks fires one long, but given away. Altrincham. And well cut out by Robinson, but gave it straight away. And we need to hang on to... Oh! And a corner kick ensues. Free kick. And we haven't had a shot yet. We were 3-0 up after 6 minutes against Wealdstone. And Altrincham through the lines. This is going to cause trouble. Oh, dearie me. Max Thompson completely missed it. And Ollie Crankshaw puts the ball in the back of the net. We are goal down after 12 minutes. Ball fired across the 6-yard, and really, Thompson should have had that. Park to Thornley. Thornley comes forward. Green out to Partington. Partington puts it into the path of Green. Green crosses ball in, and it's flicked on. Robinson is out there. Robinson, who played very, very well in the last game. Glendon, Robinson, and Robinson continues his good form. And it's a back level. 24 minutes on the clock. And it's 1-1. Nice ball into the path of Robinson. Robinson just created himself enough space and curled it beyond the goalkeeper. Partington with a throw in. Harper. Harper is dispossessed. And again, Ward is the danger on that side. Sure. Oh, and they've scored a second. And when they break us down, despite the fact that it's been disallowed. As we fast approach half time, 2 minutes added on at the end of this first half. Looks like we're going in level, and we are 1-1 at half time. And well, we had a big bulk of that game right in the middle of that first half, and we want more of it in the second half. 59% of the possession. We've had 4 shots, 3 on target, the same as them. 0.25 on the XG. We should have put more of our chances away, and that man Luke Enright hasn't settled in just yet. When he does, hopefully he'll score some goals. And they get the second half underway. Partington on this side. Partington drops his shoulder, tries to get his round. Cross comes in. It's headed away. Tidied up by Robinson. Glendon. Green. Thought Green might have pulled the trigger there. Partington. Glendon. Thornley. Park. Chips one over the top for Enright. Enright opens his account. Is it offside though? It is. And Enright's goal will be disallowed. As we approach the 65-minute mark, gone past it. And 67, we've got a highlight. Enright to Thornley. Thornley gets one out of Whittingham, headed back into the area. Nothing coming of it. Robinson to Thornley. Glendon. Harper. Glendon switches it. And the ball down. And it is put away. And I'm not sure what's gone on there. Disallowed again. And with 69 minutes on the clock, we are going to have a look at some changes. Luke Enright, he's not firing on all cylinders up front there. We're going to bring on Rawsthorne to replace him. Maybe we shouldn't have chucked him in the deep end to start the match. And the 2 wingers this time, I think that's the difference. Last time out, the 2 wide players had an absolute field day, and they've blocked them off today, which has made the difference. Taylor coming on for Whittingham. And I think for the moment, they are our changes. Just the 2, Enright and Whittingham. Plenty of time left to change this match. Go out there and make it happen. Park, Thornley to Thompson. Crooks finds Taylor, who's come on. Harper. Glendon across field to Thornley. Green. Partington. Thornley, one over the top for Harper. Harper puts it away. And we do take the lead on 74 minutes. Lovely ball in. Thornley over the top, beating the defence. Harper brings it down, just sets himself and plants it in the back of the net. They've made a raft of changes and a highlight from the restart. Are they going to get back level straight away? Let's hope not. No, cut out by Park. Taylor out wide to Green. Green's on his own here. Green can put this on beyond everybody. No. Looked like we were just going to get a second goal in very quick succession, and it's Robinson bringing down his player. Barkley with the free kick. Songo, I think, has come on. And they're moving the ball around very nicely. Ward is the danger man. Oh, and brought down in the penalty area. I think it's going to be a penalty. It is. Can Max Thompson save it? Songo. No, he can't. It's gone the wrong way. And it's 2-2. Very well taken penalty. And with 81 minutes on the clock, as near as we can get, we have a number of tired legs in the midfield, in defence, really. Partington is going to come off. We are going to bring on Regan Riley. It's not his most ideal, is it? We're also going to take off Robinson and bring on McFadden. And also we need to probably bring off Glendon and bring on Greenfield. They are all our changes made then. We can't make any more. 5 changes made. And we need to go and see if we can get another winning goal. So what we're going to say them. We don't want to make sure it's intact. Is there anything here that says expect you to the game is still up for grabs and I'm expecting someone to get us the winning goal? Go and do that. There's still time up for grabs. Try and score the winning goal. That's what we want to do. Everybody's happy with that. 4 minutes added on at the end of this game, and it's looking like a 2-2 draw. It is a 2-2 draw. It's all over. But I guess we would have taken a draw at the outset on the basis that they were a side that were running at the top of the table for long chunks before we got to them. And we've not had a bad day out there on the whole. 58% of the possession, 10 shots, 6 on target against their 17 shots and 7 on target. They had the best of the second half, really. We should have made more of our opportunities in the first half. 0.99 on the XG against their 2.04. So I think we've done extremely well. They are really quite potent, and we need or needed to be very careful of them, which we were. And here's the rest of the day's results. Fylde beating Rochdale 2-0. Our 2-2 draw against Altrincham. And our next opponent's Forest Green, a 2-2 draw against FC Halifax. Accrington beating Solihull Moors. And Wealdstone nearly getting a result, or getting a point. But Morecambe beating them by 2-1. Yeovil also beating Carlisle by 2-0. The table looks like this at the end of that round of matches. Hartlepool are top. They've won 6 of their 7 games. The draw, of course, was against us. Braintree are in second. Forest Green are third, our next opponents. We are in 9th place on 9 points. Still early days, and we can pile up the table very, very quickly if we can pick up a little run of results. So not the worst start to the season, but certainly room for a little bit of improvement. Eastleigh, Woking, Scunthorpe and Wealdstone teams in that bottom area as it currently stands. We have a few days down to the game against Forest Green. That's next up. We'll be back just ahead of that with any news. And you come back, it's match day. No news really to tell you. Doyle is back, albeit he's not 100%. Probably won't feature in the squad today. But without any more to do, let's go and have a look at the team that will face Forest Green in this National League Match Day 7. And here is the team that will face Forest Green in this National League match. It's Thompson continuing in goal. Crooks, Park and Thornley defensive line. Robinson and Partington the wing-backs. Glendon in that deep line playmaker of midfield. Whittingham, Harper and Green across the attacking midfield. Enright up front. In fact, it's an unchanged side against the side that drew 2-2 with Altrincham. The bench looking like this. It's Wright, Riley, Lissimore. Potentially can make your debut today. McFadden, Taylor, Greenfield and Rawsthorne. And here we are back at Stainton Park playing our slightly changed new formation. Glendon, our captain today, they are playing a 3-2-4-1 today. Different formation that we've not played before. They're in third on 14 points. We are 9th on 9 points. And Forest Green playing in pink with white shoulders. And the sun is out. And it's Enright getting us underway. Let's hope he can score a goal today. Partington. Park on the ball. Not much doing. Glendon heads that down. Glendon again. Tries to thread it through to Enright. Wasn't going there. Thornley heads that back to Max Thompson. Thornley. Green. Green finds Partington. Partington slips the tackle. Green cross it in. And I think it was Enright was there. And so was Harper. Has that gone for a corner? And we have an injury to Luke Partington, which is bad news. And that's a straight change. In fact, it's not a straight change. It looks suggesting that we bring on Taylor. So Taylor we will bring on for that. And we'll see how Taylor does in that position. And let's hope it's not a potential foot injury. Let's hope it's not too bad and he's not out for too long, because we're a little bit lame in that area of the pitch. I trust you go and make a difference. Make me proud. As we head towards half time, 2 minutes added on at the end of this first half. Thompson to Thornley. Thornley finds Taylor, who's come on for Partington. Green. Green goes round his man. Just needs to get this ball in now. Chips it in. And Harper heads it wide. In fact, it got a deflection. And we will see the corner. Robinson to take the corner. Robinson fires it in. It's headed away. Punted upfield. Taylor is there. Back in. Green. It's headed out though. And a throw in. We're going to see the throw in as well. Taylor. Bit of pressure. Glendon. Taylor. Glendon. Looking for Green. Didn't find him. Taylor heads it back in. And, well, nothing coming of it. And Clark runs away with the ball. Let's hope this isn't what I think it might be as a counter-attack. But Thornley steps in. Green through to Harper. Is there a chance here right at the end of this first half? Harper goes in all the way. It's a good save by the goalkeeper. And half-time, it's 0-0. We have dominated that first half. 59% of the possession, 9 shots, 4 on target. We should be in front. They've had 1 shot all game. Really, if we can keep that up in the second half, it's looking promising. And I'm not sure whether we had a bit of a problem with the recording. If we did, we missed the first half. So, Forest Green not caused us much problems today, but this looks ominous, but it's cut out. Enright comes forward. Enright on the ball. Is Enright going on his own? Looks like it as a shot, and it's wayward at the end. What a shame. Taylor with the throw-in on that far side. Glendon gives the ball up, but it's punted high upfield, and a bad ball there from, who was that? Thornley. The ball is won back, Glendon. Glendon goes wide to Whittingham. Whittingham, he's put it in the back of the net. And we take a 2-goal lead. 57 minutes on the clock for the first goal, and it's 68 minutes for the second. Glendon saw the run of Whittingham. Must have been onside. And Whittingham puts it away. 2-0. Young for Forest Green. And it came from a ball one back after we'd lost it. And that one cut out by Harper. Harper goes out wide again. Green. Green cuts in field. Green still going. Has a go on his own. Goalkeeper was equal to it though. And It remains 2-0. We get another highlight. They're coming thick and fast. Just thinking about looking at some changes maybe. Taylor goes on a marauding run, and we've got numbers up here. Just needs to get this ball in. And another fine save. And we will look at making some changes now. Enright again. He's just not doing it out there, is he? Rawsthorne will come on. A number of players doing very, very well today. In fact, nobody is letting the side down at all. I think we'll leave the team alone for the minute. We don't need to make any changes. So we will stick with what we've got. Bit early to say, let's see the game out. There's not a lot of time left. Just make an impact for Rawsthorne. We have a corner. Robinson with the corner. This one in. Nobody getting there. Park, Taylor, Glendon, Crooks. And it's gone into the car park. Free kick for Glendon, 83 on the clock. Looking for some more changes, or some changes in a minute. This crossed in. Oh, and the goalkeeper makes another fine save. He's kept us out today. Rawsthorne is out there, and he's brought down a free kick on that far side. We're going to see the free kick. Robinson to Taylor to Rawsthorne. Daisy cutter, but McNichols was equal to it. One punted forward, and they've won the ball, but cut out by Glendon, who's had a good day out there. Thompson, Crooks, Glendon, Whittingham. Whittingham gives the ball away. And maybe there's a change there. And they've got one back. Jaden Clark. And, yeah, bit of pressure now. We gave the ball away. And they're a good side. Despite leading 2-0, we've not blown them completely away. With 86 minutes on the clock, we're going to look to make some changes. Now, we have a little bit of a problem. The tired legs. Whittingham is very, very tired. So I think what we're going to do is we'll move Taylor over there because he can play over there. Albeit he's played very, very well on that right wing back. Whittingham will come off and we will bring on Regan Raleigh. And I think the other change that we're going to make is Harper is going to come off and we are going to bring on Greenfield. Lissimore, I don't think he's going to get an outing today. Or do we take Glendon off and bring on Lissimore? Let's just see the game out with that combination then. I think that is all our changes, all 5 of them. And right now we are trusting to see this game out intact. Let's hope they can do it. Thornley on the ball in the 91st minute. 4 added on at the end of this game. Thornley. Park. No mistakes now. Back to Park. Thornley. And he's made a mistake. Exactly what I didn't want to happen. And are they going to equalise? Yes, they are. Well. Messed about with it. Gave the ball away. And Thompson not getting to Bamber's ball. And we have capitulated. We should have had this game wrapped up. We've had the chances. And another draw. It was a game to be won. And we were in the ascendancy. If you look, they've not had a great deal of it. But they've snuck 2 goals in the last 5-6 minutes, and they've got us beat. Nichols was on form today, kept us out, and Enright not firing all cylinders. If we had a decent striker, somebody like Marshall Francis, I think we'd have absolutely pulverised him. 28 shots, 14 on target, 61% of the possession, 3.47. Really no excuses for it. But we played two very, very decent sides, and I'm surprised we haven't picked up 4 points from 6. Well, first up, the news about Partington. He's going to be out for about 12 days. So not a major incident, but just hurts us a little bit, though. That is a little bit disappointing, to say the least. Today's results then, a quick roundup. Altrincham beating Morecambe by 2-1. Fylde beating Carlisle 3-1. Braintree, who were up near the top there, they lost 1-0 to York. So, yeah, not a good day for them. This is how the table looks then. It's Hartlepool are on top. They played a game more than everybody else. They are on top, 4 points clear of Altrincham in second. Braintree in third, both on 16. Then come Forest Green fourth on 15, having saved 2 points against us, of course. Fylde in fifth on 15, and York are sixth. We are currently on 10th on 10 points. Down the bottom, Wilson, Woking, Eastleigh and Morecambe in that drop zone. Right, we are going to come back. We're going to play 2 games offline. We're going to have Halifax and Morecambe offline. We're going to come back for Rochdale and Carlisle. Carlisle, who were up near the top in the National League. Where are they now? Rochdale are currently... Carlisle down in 17th. Rochdale are in 7th place. And will we can continue with this formation, or will it have changed again by the time you get back to us in due course? We will wait and see. I hope you've enjoyed today's episode. If you have, don't forget to leave me that big thumbs up, subscribe, hit the notification button. That will keep you up to date with all future episodes of To Be a Legend as they are released. And new episodes To Be a Legend released every Tuesday and Friday, 4:15 p.m. Apologies for this one being late. It was supposed to be out on Wednesday, but it will come out early on Thursday, and hopefully we'll also bring out the next episode of Where Eagles Dare. A best way of keeping up to date what's happening on the channel is to follow me on X at JustOffside2. See you for the next episode, and thank you for watching. Until next time, goodbye.